What up, YouTube? It's your boy Open Mind. Just want to touch on a few things that even myself, who's very critical of the man, I can still shut the fuck up and listen to some knowledge, some teaching, some information. Cause I'm one to say to anybody who knows me that even Donald Trump tells the truth every now and then. Not that I voted for him, not that I'm a Trump supporter. Please get him out of office. I'm with everybody, but even he can tell the truth. And even he has a point sometimes. Even the villain in the cartoon or the movie has a point at least one time throughout the movie. So here goes. Touch on a few things off the top of my head. I have no notes. Usually I have my notes and I do my videos. Right now, I'm just going straight off the dome, freestyling, because it's on my mind. And I don't really have time to actually make notes because I got shit to do and I'm probably going to forget to do this video. So, the video isn't necessarily about Kanye West as much as it's about a specific topic or area of topic that I see the black community, the ADOS community, you know, the Hotep and everybody that's black, they have their own little sectors. There's a common energy that needs to be corrected. And of all people to correct this energy, it would be Kanye West. You would think that all of the shit Kanye did with his Trump supporters, MAGA hat shit, with all of the shit he has done over the last 2 years that has kind of killed his image. This is the motherfucker who says, excuse me, who says the one thing that is absolutely fucking true. And no matter what arguments y'all bring to the table, it doesn't measure up to what Kanye said. He said a few things. One thing I want to touch on, and then I'll transition to the next really big juicy thing, to me is juicy, is when he said he was canceled. Before he was canceled, his own people ostracized him. 1 minute I'm black power, next minute I'm a coon. What do y'all want, black community? Something to that effect, right? Paraphrasing, but something to that effect. Anybody who watched the Kanye interview a month ago, you kind of know what I'm talking about. And I've been pondering on this shit for a whole month. That's why it's taking me so long. So I need to get it out the way before I forget. He says that basically, and I'm going to say it from my own words, taking his point and adding to it. Y'all being pimped. And you're being pimped by somebody that look like you. Whether they own a microphone on YouTube. Whether they have a podcast with a camera in front of it. Whatever they doing to wear the mask of black unity, black this, black that, black. But when y'all turn all that shit off and y'all go back to wherever you live at, your priorities are not in black. Your priorities are all over the fucking place. All different. You're doing business with all different types of races, mainly white people. You're doing a lot of side deals and undercut contracts and just you're interacting with the same people who you're calling out on your microphone or on your TV show. It's basically a fucking game. And what's sad is that the motherfucking players are people who look like us. We have fallen in a trap. And the trap, not necessarily, if it was set by white folks, I don't think it was. I think a lot of y'all have just found a niche. And you pimping that niche, but you coming from a sinister intent. This intention can't be proven on paper unless you got these people paperwork. But no matter what we do on planet Earth, our actions tell on us, even if we try to hide things. Whoever you are, whatever you are, will eventually come out through a pattern of actions. So you can hide a lot of things from people. You cannot tell everybody any verbal details of whatever the fuck you doing in your life that can't nobody see. But your actions outside of that, if anybody's focusing or paying attention to you, there's a pattern of action that will show how disingenuous you are. He says, what I can't help but agree because I see it. I've seen it. It's happened to me. I just haven't called out the names of the people who've done it to me. because it's been more than one. It's a group of black people who've done this thing that Kanye is talking about. When he says, he was canceled before he was canceled. So as I listened to Kanye 2 years later post his breakdown, I can't help but see a man who has said, fuck it, I'm just going to tell it all. You can't discredit what Kanye's saying, whether you think he's crazy or not, because of everybody in his circle ostracized him. All his rich friends saying we ain't Kanye friend no more, and blah, blah, blah. Everybody turned their back and okay, well, he say, well, fuck it then. I don't have to be silent and quiet about all the shit I've been quiet about. So I'm finna start talking about this. I'm finna talking about that. Now, motherfuckers is really quiet and nobody's really responding to Kanye because that's some truth he telling. He telling on a whole lot of y'all. Y'all pimping your own community. We out here brainwashed. Remember he said that shit? We out here brainwashed. As I transition to the next topic of, we can tie the Diddy revolt situation and the Comcast situation into this, because this is where the juice comes. This is where it gets juicy. This is where it gets juicy. I'm gonna piss some people off. I'm gonna lose some friends, some associates, some supporters, but I don't care because truth sets you free. I'm looking at Kanye. I'm like, damn, I was pissed off at Kanye myself for the shit he's done in the past 2 years. But then again, I listened to Kanye. I didn't half-ass listen. I didn't listen to respond. I didn't listen with petty ears. I just listened to the man talk. I looked past his actions, past his mistakes, and I listened to what the fuck he was saying. And I have to respect everything Kanye said in that Big Boy interview. I have to. I have to because of the simple fact that it doesn't matter what I think about Kanye. It doesn't matter my opinion about him. Truth is truth no matter whose mouth it's coming from. Even if you don't like the mouth that's speaking it, it's some truth you need to hear. Here go the juice. Kanye says, we brainwashed out here. We worried about fashion, clothes, cars, and hoes. We blowing our money on bullshit, trying to keep up an image that nobody cares about. Paraphrasing, my words, not his, but I'm paraphrasing what he said. And none of us is buying no land. When he say none of us, he's speaking in general, but in his mind, he's talking about his circle of rich friends, rich black niggas that he been around for all these years, who got money, had the opportunity to do these things. He saw the moves that they made. He's subliminally telling on a lot of these motherfuckers. He dry snitching on everybody who turned their fucking back on him, ostracized him, because when he say his community, he not necessarily talking about us, like me and you and the rest of us. He's talking about his rich black nigga community who ostracized him. Because they don't want to, I can't align myself with Kanye because Kanye's tripping. So all the rich niggas turned their back on Kanye. So now Kanye's dry snitching. If you listen, you got to go back and listen to Kanye's video. Stop trying to judge him because he did some crazy shit. Stop trying to pass judgment. Stop trying to judge his music. Listen to the man talk. If you can just get past your own ego and desire to pass judgment on people and just listen to what people got to say, sometimes you'll learn something. But a lot of y'all on y'all high horses. But anyway, let's go. He's dry snitching on the rich niggas who are now complaining about Comcast and as Diddy wants to now come clean about his deal with Revolt TV. Let me just be honest with y'all. The deal with Revolt TV, you know what I'm saying? Comcast didn't give me the resources to do what I had to do. Comcast is racist. And then we got all of the YouTube hoteppers and YouTube black voices come on and give their take to side with the boycotting of Comcast. Comcast, if they racist, they've been racist. If Comcast is a racist company, corporation, as y'all say, because y'all coming down with the Harriet Tubman shit, don't watch Harriet Tubman because of Comcast. If Comcast is racist as you say. They been fucking racist. So why the fuck did he even do a goddamn contract with a racist fucking company? And then as time goes by, he realizes his contract is some bullshit, so now they racist. They been racist. If that's the case. If they racist, they been fucking racist. So I don't give a shit about the bad deal that happened to fucking Diddy with a racist company who he knew was racist going into the fucking door to sit at the table. Because according to Kanye, you niggas ain't buying no fucking land. We talking about black wealth here? I think I'm qualified to speak on black wealth in a sense of where real wealth is because I'm an ex-loan officer in the mortgage industry. Ex-loan officer. I don't do that work anymore. But that knowledge is still in my head. Motherfucker had to come to me to get a loan to buy the land. I had to approve or decline loans for land. Me on this motherfucking mic, talking about black wealth. I worked in a wealth industry. I got paid scraps. That's why I quit doing it. Because I realized that I'm closing all these deals, but I ain't making no fucking money. Because I'm just a peon. I can't move up because of the color of my skin. The white boy's making all the money, sitting in the office, typing on the computer. I'm on the phone. I got my shirt and tie on. I'm going out to houses. I'm talking to people in coffee shops. I'm doing the legwork, burning my motherfucking gas. But I ain't making the money I'm supposed to make. I just closed on $1 million house. I only got $500. Excuse me, sir? What the fuck is this? And after a while, I started to realize what was happening to me, so I got out of the business. And I saw how racist the real estate business is. They don't want your black ass to make no money on the real estate side. They don't want your black ass buying land. I was right there in the thick of it, so I can say with definitive fucking proof that the land real estate industry wants to really push niggas out. Because that's where wealth is. No movie can be shot unless it's shot on some land. Land is the platform for every fucking thing that exists everywhere. In order for a store to be a store, it has to be on a land. In order for a building to sit somewhere, it is on land. So even if you're on the phone or on social media, you're sitting somewhere typing on that phone or on that social media. You're on some land and somebody own it and somebody's getting paid by the minute of that land. Real wealth is land. Kanye said it. We blew our money on bullshit. We ain't bought no land. And him and Kim Kardashian go to Wyoming and buy some fucking land. Whatever they're going to do with it is their business. But they own some land because the man was bankrupt. He had to get some money somewhere. Now he got some land that he owns. Okay, he can start digging himself out of debt now. And becoming the wealthy black man that he really wanted to be in the first place. It was a good thing that he was ostracized from his rich friends because now that he has no friends, nobody wants to deal with Kanye. Kanye is just with him and his wife and kids now. It's just us, baby. It's us against the world, baby. Him and Kim Kardashian, right? Okay, well, he still got to make some money. So we still got to get out of debt. So now I can quit blowing my money on this bullshit, hanging with these niggas. I can come over here and buy some fucking land and get my money back. He's tried snitching on everybody who's complaining about Comcast, minus Byron Allen. If anything, Byron Allen been suing Comcast for goddamn 10 years. I mean, he told us this shit in the early 2000s about Comcast. It was in the 90s. Byron Allen was pissed off when Viacom bought BET. Byron Allen been screaming this shit at us for years. Now all of a sudden, Comcast is racist. Nigga, they been racist. What the fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Y'all niggas got rich. And rich off whatever the fuck, selling music, selling clothes, whatever the fuck. You ain't buy no fucking land. Now, racist business practices in the 1975 bill that was not, or the 1865 bill that said a black man can't do this and a black man can't do that. Now y'all motherfuckers become historians about how black men has been racially, processed out. Don't go into history telling me about how racist this country is. I think I know that. What the fuck are you doing about it? Stop complaining about racism and go buy some goddamn land. Change the narrative. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry has shown us how to do it. No more talk about black wealth. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear nobody's YouTube channel talking about black wealth. And we need to do this and we need to do that when we have a fucking living example of black wealth. Tyler Perry sleeps in his car. No money, no job, barely getting by, scraping by. Chitlin Circuit, which is his Medea stuff. Gets into the movies, becomes a star, makes the money, buys, I don't know how many hundreds of acres of land, builds a studio on it, finally is up and running, Tyler Perry Studios. So you got WB, MGM, Universal, all parent companies of whatever. Tyler Perry has become a parent company. Not the rinky-dink, hole in the wall, such and such studio. Tyler Perry Studios is on the same level as WB, Universal, MGM. Because not only, here's how he's on that level, and I'm about to end the video. He owns the hundreds of acres of land that the studio is on. Multiple movies and TV shows can be shot on the land. He gets a percentage, whether the show is black or a white show. And now everybody's gravitating to Tyler Perry to shoot their movies because he has a very, very reasonable price that he charges. All that money going to Tyler Perry, and Tyler Perry employs 90% black people. Black wealth, black owned, black operated, black people. Tyler Perry. Y'all been coming at this man about his Medea costumes and he doesn't look like a woman and blah, blah, blah. Tyler Perry has done it right. You buy the land, you build the studio, the building, whatever the fuck you trying to do. You own the land that it's on. It's not about the corporation or the whatever the fuck you trying to sell. It's where is it sitting at? What land is it sitting on? And do you own that land? Because if you don't own that land, you paying a lease and somebody else making money off of your motherfucking shit. Nobody's making money off of Tyler Perry in such a way that Tyler Perry is getting shafted. Tyler Perry is doing the shafting now. In a sense, if you will, if you want to look at it from that perspective. He is in the position of WB, MGM, Universal. So Tyler Perry is the one nigga that can go into that back room where they make decisions for niggas and stand there and say, oh, hell no. No. Because he got the money, the power, and the wealth, wealth to do it. All you niggas had just as much money as Tyler Perry had. But you bought bullshit. You bought foreign cars like Kanye said. You bought foreigns. You bought jewelry. You bought shit you didn't need, and now your ass broke. He basically said, I'm bankrupt because I'm broke. Because I bought shit that I didn't fucking need. Nobody taught me the financial literacy. They don't want the black man to own land. Y'all arguing about whether or not Comcast is racist, and ain't none of you niggas got no fucking land. So nobody gives a fuck about your gripe about racism. Because even Byron Allen lost his case. He just filed the suit to bring light to it. We still believe Byron Allen, but he lost his case. Doesn't matter. Byron Allen's still a billionaire and fist pumped to Byron fucking Allen. You niggas are all full of shit. All of y'all. And I'm going to agree with what Kanye said 100%. Kanye saying the truth. All the rest of y'all on that bullshit. Buy land. Tyler Perry and Kanye West are showing us what the fuck to do. If it's a conversation about wealth, if it's a conversation about reparations, if it's a conversation about black, Tyler Perry is hiring black. Doing it black. Y'all niggas robbing your own fucking people. And on that note, this your boy Open Mind, dropping truth bombs. Creator bless y'all. Get money. Deuces.